It's Saturday again, but no sodas this Saturday. We're going to talk about a line of figures that I also collect. I don't have that many of, but I have a few. So come back in a couple seconds and we'll look at some of those and discuss and see if you have collected any of these yourself. All right, be right back. Morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching. It's Saturday, but no sodas to show off. But I do have some other figures I have, and I will apologize. I am watching a high school football game on my phone right now. The high school I work at is terrorizing another team. It's not even halftime, and well, they're up by 55. Some of the teams right now in the state of West Virginia are pretty porous, and anyone on the defensive line can get to their quarterback pretty easy, and our offense is first time in years they're throwing the ball, and they can throw it good now. So all right, so if I look over and look at my phone, you know what's going on. All right, so Handmade by Robots. Some people have collected these. A little bit of a change up, other than Funko, or rather than collecting Funko. These are figures that look like they are crocheted, but they're actually, I think, somehow 3D printed, and they're pretty cool. They look like they're crocheted. So the first two that I received, and they just scored again. I don't think a scoreboard can hold 100 points. And that's sad too. JV is going to be in really soon. Maybe even the freshman team, if they're suited up, might be playing against them. All right, so the first one I ever ordered was from Handmade by Robots, and I think they're located out in Washington, close to where Funko is. And I think they accidentally sent me the wrong figure. So I ordered one, and I got one that was of the same movie, but the wrong figure. So let me show you the wrong figure first, and I'll tell you what I got. First one I received by accident, and I got a hold of them, and they said, okay, fine. They were very nice. They said, you keep the figure, we'll send the other one to you. So I can't say anything bad about customer service on that. They goofed up, then they just sent me the other one. So the first one that was sent accidentally was this one. Now, there is another Hannibal Lecter out there, I think the one with the face mask, but this is the one in which he is in the blue jumpsuit from The Silence of the Lambs. And of course, too, the eyes look like they're made of buttons, and sometimes there is some very interesting facial features. You can see the kind of smirk on the face of Hannibal there. So that was the first one I received by accident, because the one I ordered that I wanted to get, Funko did not ever release or never made a figure of this character from The Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter, they have made numerous versions of him, but this one was the one I wanted. Now, the main evil person is Hannibal, but there's another evil person within this movie with the name of Jamie Gum, aka Buffalo Bill. And while I'm not getting into why he was a very bad person in this movie, but he had a little bit of a dark role in this movie. So here is a version of him with his dog Precious. And of course, too, you can actually see the interesting smirk on his face in terms of his snarled up lip. And there's the box. But yeah, you can tell that's a very interesting looking character. So there's the second one. All right. Now, The rest of them I have here are still horror related, but not really. One was picked up on I think the last swap box I did, which was something I'll link up here. Last collector swap box. This one from the movie Scream, but I think it's just the main antagonist, Ghostface, not Ghostface, Ghostface. And there's a few versions of this floating around with, especially the white face, and this one has gold face, and I think they have other ones with green and red and maybe other versions of it too. But I got this one, and of course too. Even the box has a little bit of gold coloration to it, which looks pretty cool. But yeah, I picked this up in the last swap box. So we have Ghostface. Easy for me to say. The next one I picked up was one that I had a opportunity to get a signed version of, and this was actually through Handmade by Robots itself again. So this one came, and I was not a lucky person that had a hand signed one from this character. This character has been around for a long time, and she is known for being the mistress of the dark, and she still does a lot of things as the character Elvira. So the first one I have is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, in a red dress. And this one I do not believe is numbered, but this is limited. Some of these two on the bottom of the figure, they're numbered. I'll show you one here at the end. One of them says individually numbered, and I'll show you how they're numbered. But we have a red Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, in a red dress. Don't know how many out of this we have, but yeah. There's that one. And then the next one I won from an actual giveaway from making comments to someone's video. And I'll put the link to that opening up here if I can find it. It's something that's been recent here. But Mama J was going through, I think, a month or two ago, and she usually gives a video out to her Patreons or people that have watched her videos and made comments. And I was lucky enough to get on her prize wheel, and I won one of these. And of course, too, they go through a randomization and they spin a wheel to see what prize you have. And I luckily picked up a Handmade by Robots again, but this one was one from a specific company. I think Plastic Empire, I think it's down in Georgia. But they also have their own version of Elvira. And this one is a purple metallic dress version of Elvira. And there's no number on this, and I don't know if this was part of a con drop or what, and they just scored again. They punt the ball, they run it back, they can't tackle. I'm sorry. It's just, but a purple version of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Alright, so that is a grand total of 5 of them. I have a grand total of 9 total. The last 4 I have are from Scooby-Doo line. And these are all, well, besides one of them, these are all bad guys. But let's show you the non-bad guy first. The non-bad guy is actually not a guy at all. This is one I picked up out of a swap box a couple times ago. And as a matter of fact, I might have been the one that Big Dog Dave sent. I'll try to link that video up here as well. But this one is of the Mystery Machine, and I believe it glows in the dark. The headlights do. I have not opened this up to check, but I think sometimes too I can see the headlights here where these are sitting at. But it says it glows in the dark, and I believe the headlights are the things that glow in the dark on this. But there's that one. And then the last few I have, Also, back to the last swap box I have, I believe this one was also in it as well. This one is pretty cool looking, and it is electroplated. And this is also from um, Handmade by Robots, and I think I've opened this up to check the bottom of it. Um, but this one is the Black Knight, but it's electroplated, and of course it's really purpley looking, and well, and you can see it's electroplated. And then the last two we have, and these last two I believe, of course, the next one is along the lines of that character, but same coloration. But Charlie, the Funland robot, and this says it glows in the dark too, and this one does glow in the dark pretty well, the eyes do. It's metallic, and this one I think is a little bit harder to find. Matter of fact, it might be worth a little bit. If I'm thinking maybe about, on the secondary market, about $40, $45. So, Charlie the Funland robot. And then, what happened there? Did they score safety? I'm not going to mention the school that they're playing, but with 47 seconds left in the half, they're up 69-0. And they're not trying to run the score up. That's the sad thing about it. All right, the last one we got, and I don't remember where I picked this one up at. This might have been in a box. This might have been something I picked up. I think it's because it was limited to 480 pieces. The last one we had, and I'm going to show you how these are numbered, if they said they're individually numbered. The last one we got was the Creeper. Now, I think they have this one on in Funko form. I'm pretty sure there is, but I've never really wanted to go down that line. Matter of fact, with Scooby-Doo, I don't know if I have any Scooby-Doo Funkos at all. I have some sodas, Scooby-Doo related, but it said they're limited to 480. So let me show you what this, how these are numbered. I opened this one up and looked. On the bottom, with all these have the same type of situation to them. They have a little tab on the bottom. And for this one, if you notice here too, a little bit like a pop. A little bit of a pops open. All of them have this little tab that looks like a barcode, and it's rubberized. And there's a little bit of a better look at the Creeper. But they're numbered. This one's actually 177 of 480. So we have that's what we got. So have you collected any of these yet? And if not, are you thinking about collecting any of them? Let me know. While this game is still going on, almost halftime, they just scored a safety, so that's the reason why it's a weird score. But let me know what you think. And do you collect these, or are you planning on collecting these, or do you have any of them at all and got them through a swap or whatever you get them from? So let me know down below. So also too, we're on our road to get to 750, hopefully here by Christmas. We're a little bit stagnant right now. We're sitting at about 610 subscribers. So if you are watching this for the first time, make sure you give the video a like, subscribe down below, and let me know what you think. Also share the video. All right, at halftime, it is 69-0. If you're really interested, I'll give you the final score somewhere in the comments. But yeah, this team lost earlier in the year by, I think, the score of 80-some to nothing. And I think the second half they ran 6-minute quarters just to not make it ugly. I got a feeling that's what's going to happen for this one. So, all right, let me know what you think. Until next time.